Hello everyone, my name is Jason Pinkney, here with my lovely wife Nicki Pinkney, and we wanted to jump on. I work for Kingdom Minded Builders under the Integrity Marketing Group along with PHP, and we want to just jump on for a minute to tell the community that this was wrapping up the end of the month of Life Insurance Awareness Month, and we want to just give the community information on life insurance, because a lot of the community, a lot of us are living without a life insurance. What I found, according to the Money Geek, about 2025, 102 million adults in the U.S. need life insurance, but are uninsured or underinsured.
Yes, and a lot of times they don't know what underinsured is. Underinsured is when you have insurance, but your insurance doesn't cover the amount of assets that you have, and it won't accommodate the lifestyle that you live. So if something happens to you, your family members, your children, your spouse will struggle to maintain the same lifestyle because the insurance policy that you have doesn't accommodate the income that's coming in for the family.
One of the main things about being insured is that your insurance, so once you leave, you'll be leaving your family a legacy versus leaving them without anything. So the grandparents need to be insured, the parents need to be insured, the children need to be insured. Everybody needs to be insured in the household, because we never know when things can happen unexpectedly. And if you're the breadwinner and you leave your family, you're not insured, you're leaving them to still have to pay the same bill, still have to take care of the household mortgage, you still have to pay for the schooling. So we want to make sure that's on our top priority list, is making sure we leaving our loved ones set up, because we all know at one point in time that we're going to transition. And you know, the other two great things about life insurance is that there's a death side, a death benefit side, but there's also a living side.
One great thing about life insurance is it's for life. It's a policy product put in place to be able to protect your life. It's not just about death, and most people don't talk about life insurance, because when they think about life insurance, they think about death. But life insurance has living benefits, it has infinite banking, and it protects your assets if you leave this earth early. So it's not just about transitioning from earth, it's also about having the protection that you need to protect your family and the burdens of your family while you're living.
You have a policy where you can write IULs, where you can be your infinite banking, where you can grow money in life insurance, and then you also get living riders. Case if you got sick and two things where you couldn't perform your duties at work, the life insurance company will pay you while you're out sick in the hospitals dealing with the issues that you're dealing with.
And with that being said, thinking about life insurance, death is not often a conversation that's had in the Black community. We typically have that conversation when someone transitions and we're stuck in a crisis of not being able to take care of the necessities to bury our loved one, and then you have a lot of conflict that comes up in the family. And so it's very important to have the life insurance conversation in your family.
When a spouse or a loved one passes away, now you have to deal with the funeral arrangements, and it's a burden if you don't have the insurance. You can't grieve properly, because now you're trying to figure out how you're going to get the funeral done, who's going to pay for this, this is left now, all these bills still need to be paid for. Now some of us are getting left out because who are telling us about the life insurance? Like my grandmother used to have the insurance guy coming to the house, knocking on the door. How you doing, Miss Pinkney? We're here for your policy today. But no one's going out in these demographics telling our community about life insurance. That's where I come in at. I want to be informative to the community to let them know that this is not the older life insurance of our grandparents' day. This is a new life insurance of 2025. So some people might be saying, well, I already have life insurance. Yeah, but do you know that's an old life insurance? Now we have a life insurance that you can use while you're living, creating generational wealth, teaching your family how to grow money. It's tied into the stock market where you taking stock market gains and no losses. You're doing compound interest on your money. Then you can borrow from your money as well. So a lot of people, when you bring up the thing IUL, nobody's even heard of the concept. What are you talking about, IUL? So that's where we coming in to bring new information because it is needed in this time right now.
So on that note, let's get some more statistics on life insurance. A source quoting LIMRA claims that 106 million American adults, 41% of the adult population, has no form of life insurance. Like, that is something to really pause and think about and consider.
Yeah, that is. And then, so depending on the source and how need coverage but lack it is defined, the estimate ranges roughly from 74 million to 106 million Americans without a life insurance or without significant coverage. So that means that we don't have the right amount of coverage that we need. Yeah. Like, we have a death benefit policy that covers just for the burial, but do we have the coverage that covers the house, covers the cars, covers the bills? Your kids are going to school. Who's going to be able to pay for the schooling once one spouse leaves, especially if they're the breadwinner? So we need to take responsibility. Like, we can go out and do everything else, but are we taking responsibility for our household, or are we still losing out on generation where we have to start over from scratch, where we know we leaving, we can leave something for our family. We don't have to start from zero, but we can start from something. Like, you can say, hey, my father Jason, he created a legacy. He left this for my family so that we don't have to start from scratch. We have money to continue living the life that he created for us to live. Yeah. And I think that's just being a responsible adult.
So I challenge you this month, National Insurance Month, to ask a family member. Go to your family members and ask them, do you have insurance? Are you insured? Do you have an insurance agent that can help you properly protect your family with life insurance?
And do you have a policy in place in case something happened, that everything will go smoothly? You will be able to grieve properly and not have to do a GoFund, but you have insurance things in place, already structured in place, that you will be able to do what you need to do for your loved one. Closing out Life Insurance Awareness Month. Again, my name is Jason Pinkney. I'm a licensed life insurance agent, and I have a lot more to talk to you about on the death side and on the life side. So if you feel like you need more information, please feel free to contact me at 240-300-2558, and I will be able to answer all your questions.